chronic shortage of talent in the city. At the same time, many people are frustrated with the types of training options that exist in the market. At Grand Circus, we've developed what we think is an inspired learning institute that focuses on developing talent for high demand, high growth jobs. So the reason we chose to be, a participant in NewCo is that, firstly, it has a very special place in Grand Circus's history. It was the first event that we ever held in our space last year. At the same time, I think it's playing a really important role in that there are many buildings in the city that, from the street, very hard to see the sort of cool, exciting stuff that's happening, in our city. And so this is a great event that brings people into spaces like Grand Circus to really open up people's eyes to what's happening downtown. Well, I think Detroit's a very unique city in a number of ways for an entrepreneur and for startups generally. I think what I particularly love about this town is that as a startup you have a real opportunity to have a pretty big impact on the city. That's the first thing, and secondly, our community is so small that it's really easy to get known, it's really easy to get access to people, and there's generally a very collaborative feel to the tech and entrepreneurial ecosystem downtown. Well, I think in some respects it's the same advice you always give an entrepreneur: know your market, build a great team. But I think in Detroit specifically, as I mentioned, the community is so tight and it's so available to people. I think that one of the best things you can do is to make as many connections as you can to that community, to test your ideas, to find mentors, because there's certainly a lot of support out there for you if you ask for it. So for our presentation, it's going to be a combination of speaking and a panel, and the particular area that we're focusing on is how to broaden access to the tech and entrepreneurial scene downtown. We're particularly passionate about the idea of raising participation of minorities, especially African Americans and women in our city. And we've done a certain amount of work there already in some local high schools, and with our partnership with Google in promoting female entrepreneurship. So that's a lot about what we'll be talking about and some of the lessons that we've learned about what it takes to broaden that access.